Taron Egerton, born 10 November 1989, is a Welsh actor. A graduate of the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, he began his career on stage before breaking out as the lead spy in the action comedy hits Kingsman: The Secret Service, 2014, and Kingsman: The Golden Circle, 2017. He has since taken on several notable biographical roles, including Edward Britton in Testament of Youth, 2014, ski jumper Eddie Edwards in Eddie the Eagle, 2016, and Elton John in the musical Rocket Man, 2019, a performance that earned him a Golden Globe for Best Actor. Egerton later starred as Jimmy Keene in the acclaimed miniseries Black Bird in 2022, receiving a Primetime Emmy nomination, and played Hank Rogers in Tetris in 2023. He also led the 2024 thriller Carry On. Taron Egerton was born in Birkenhead on the 10th of November 1989. His mother worked in social services and his father ran a bed and breakfast, both originally from Liverpool. He has two younger half-sisters. Although born in England, he identifies strongly as Welsh and speaks both Welsh and English fluently. His parents separated when he was 2, and he moved with his mother to Anglesey, where he attended primary school, later relocating to Aberystwyth at age 12. The move left him feeling isolated after losing childhood friends. He began acting at 15, partly as a way to make new friends, and eventually trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, graduating in 2012. Egerton appeared on stage in 2012 in the National Theatre's production of The Last of the Housemaids. After a role in the crime drama Lewis, he was cast in 2013 as the lead in Matthew Vaughn's adaptation of the Mark Millar and Dave Gibbons comic The Secret Service, later released as Kingsman: The Secret Service. He also portrayed British Army officer Edward Britton in the 2014 biographical drama Testament of Youth, a performance that earned him a Best British Newcomer nomination at the BFI London Film Festival. When Kingsman premiered in 2015, it received highly enthusiastic reviews, praised as fun, stylish, and subversive, and grossed over $400 million worldwide. Critics singled out Egerton's performance, with James Rocchi of The Wrap calling him a naturally charismatic presence with smarts behind his smile. The role of Eggsy firmly established him as a rising star. That same year, he also appeared in the crime film Legend. At the 69th British Academy Film Awards in 2016, Egerton was nominated for the BAFTA Rising Star Award. He went on to portray ski jumper Eddie Edwards in the biopic Eddie the Eagle and lent his voice to Johnny, the musically inclined gorilla, in the animated hit Sing. He reprised his role as Eggsy in Kingsman: The Golden Circle 2017, the sequel to The Secret Service, which received a more mixed critical response. In 2018, he starred in the crime drama Billionaire Boys Club and took on the title role in the action-adventure film Robin Hood. Both projects were commercial and critical failures. Egerton later clarified that Robin Hood was not the film he had originally agreed to make, saying the project had lost its vision, and he acknowledged that his involvement in both Billionaire Boys Club and Robin Hood was largely motivated by financial considerations. Egerton took on the role of Elton John in the musical biopic Rocket Man, learning to play the piano specifically for the film and performing all of his vocals live on set. Released in 2019, the film earned strong reviews, and his interpretation of John was widely acclaimed. Anne Hornaday of The Washington Post noted that Egerton brings a steadying, singularly charismatic force to the role, while Vanity Fair's Richard Lawson praised the performance as nuanced and emotionally intelligent, delivered with energy and ease. For Rocket Man, Egerton won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy, received a BAFTA nomination for Best Actor, and earned a Grammy nomination for his contribution to the soundtrack. That same year, he narrated the audiobook of Elton John's memoir, Me, and the two appeared together on stage multiple times. Also in 2019, Egerton voiced Moomin Troll in the animated series Moomin Valley, and Rian in the fantasy series The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. He later returned as Johnny the Gorilla in Sing 2, released in 2021. Around the same time, he made his West End debut in Mike Bartlett's play Cock, directed by Marianne Elliott at the Ambassadors Theatre. After collapsing on stage during the first performance in March 2022 and later testing positive for COVID-19, Egerton withdrew from the production for personal reasons. Although the play received mixed reviews, critics singled out his work, with The Guardian's Arifa Akbar calling him especially affecting in his romantic desperation. Egerton then executive produced and starred as Jimmy Keene in the Apple TV Plus miniseries Black Bird, adapted from Keene's memoir In with the Devil. Critics praised his layered performance, with Saloni Gujjar of the AV Club highlighting how effectively he shifts between outward confidence and internal collapse. The role earned him an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a limited or anthology series or movie. The following year, he portrayed entrepreneur Hank Rogers in the Apple TV Plus biographical drama Tetris, centered on the creation and global spread of the iconic video game. Lovia Jarke of The Hollywood Reporter commended Egerton for bringing an earnest goofiness to the role. In the 2024 Netflix thriller Carry On, Egerton took on the role of a TSA agent, forced into a dangerous situation and his blackmailed by a terrorist. He described the project as a rare chance to headline a film designed for a broad mainstream audience. Critics responded positively to his performance, with Nick Shager of The Daily Beast noting that Egerton exudes the right mix of stuck-in-a-rut defeatism and harried determination to hold the film together. The film went on to become the 5th most-watched English-language movie in Netflix's history. In 2025, Egerton continued expanding his screen work, starring in the Apple TV Plus miniseries Smoke and appearing in the crime thriller She Rides Shotgun. Egerton was recognized for his style when British GQ included him among the 50 best-dressed British men in both 2015 and 2016. His public work also extends to advocacy. After losing his grandmother to motor neuron disease, he became an ambassador for the Motor Neuron Disease Association, supporting awareness and fundraising efforts for the cause. Egerton resides in West London and has often said that he comes from a working-class background. After public speculation about his sexuality, he clarified that while he is not gay, he takes genuine pleasure in supporting his gay friends. He has also spoken candidly about his adolescence, recalling that he once questioned his own sexuality and felt panicked and upset at the thought of how others might perceive him.